Oh,
there you
go. Okay, how weird.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. I am so excited. So yeah, this is actually like the last day of my vacation. We have been down in like kind of all over Florida. Orlando's my hometown. So we had a penthouse suite on the Gulf Coast. And then we went down to Boca for a little bit, and now we are finishing off our trip in Orlando with my parents and my family. Anyway, so you guys, my name is Victoria. I'm a busy boy mama. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs, and my husband is active duty Army. And so when I found digital marketing, I was the person that had spun my wheels for years trying to find a legitimate way to work from home. Okay. Tell me in the comments who has ever done any kind of multi-level marketing, MLM, pyramid, whatever you want to call it, any kind of multi-level marketing. That was me, because as soon as I started having kids, I was trying to find a way to work from home so that I could be with my kids, right? And so I did that for 7 years. So what I was doing was all the cold messaging, all the recruiting, all the parties, all the salesy posts, all the copy paste, hey girl messages, you guys know what I mean, to try to make a buck off of somebody else's company. I was a little hamster on the wheel doing all the things to make somebody else rich, right? Now, I want to be so crystal clear about this. Number 1, this is not an MLM. Number 2, oh shoot, we're at 20% battery. I think I'm still here. Okay. Number 2, I have no hate for MLM because I think it is a brilliant business model, but I wasn't getting what I wanted out of it. What I wanted was more time freedom. What I wanted was more financial freedom so that I could put my phone down and hang out with my kids instead of having my face glued to my phone to try to make a buck. Okay. Now do the math. If you have ever done an MLM, I want you guys to picture how much you would have had to sell to make $900. Because for me, I did the math on this. I had to get 128 customers to purchase a mascara. And when I say I had to find 128 customers in order to make $900. Okay. So I was doing that for 7 years. And so when I heard somebody talking about digital marketing and I watched this girl make 40 grand in 2 months, I had no idea who she was. It's because she had learned attraction marketing, right? And I had no idea who she was. And I was the person that sat there and said, that's too good to be true, because it's not the way that I knew the world to work. I always knew, I watched my dad like work tirelessly. And so I always knew you have to work more to make more. And so when I hear something that sounds too good to be true, I'm immediately going, okay, yeah, right. Like there's no freaking way, or that must be nice for them. That's the way that the world works. That's the way that we're conditioned to believe. Okay. And so when I went into this, the reason I started digital marketing was because I had an online boutique. At this point, I had an online boutique that was failing, and I hadn't made a sale in it for 6 weeks. And y'all know when it rains, it pours. And so we're living off of my husband's Army paychecks, and I needed a new transmission for my car, needed 4 new tires. Like everything was just piling up all at once, all of the costs. And so I could not afford to start this. So what did I do? I watched my friends' kids. I went and I cleaned a house because I'm like, you know what? I'm seeing people make bank here, and I wanted a piece of the pie. And I know myself. I'm a go-getter. Okay. And so I went into this. This was a Hail Mary. And I said, if I could make $1,200 a month, we would be doing okay. You know, like we would be like making what I was with my online boutique plus my husband's Army paycheck. You guys, I want you to understand, when I tell you these numbers, I'm not somebody that comes from money. I've never seen an income like this in my life. And so as much as it kind of like goes like this for y'all, it went like that for me too. Okay. I made 29 grand in my first month doing digital marketing. By 5 months and 8 days in, I hit my first 6 figures. And now 10 months in, all right, get this, 10 months in, I'm at $350,000. I hit 350 today in the last 10 months doing this, y'all. And since the launch of this program specifically, I've made 200,000 just since like April 1st to now, because what we have is a gold mine opportunity. There is nothing like this out there. It is a freaking unicorn. And it is because you are mentored by 6 and 7 figure income earners. Now, let me ask you this question. If you had 6 and 7 figure income earners that came up to you and said, hey, I want to teach you exactly how I've done it on a 2-hour workday, would you pull up a chair, or would you be like, no, I'm good. I'm comfortable working my 9 to 5 that I don't like, or, whatever it may be. Would you pull up a chair, or would you walk away? Because that is literally what is being preached to you today, is a gold mine opportunity, and it is yours to do what you want with it, right? But nothing is going to change unless you take action. So that's just my little story. Yesterday, like, we went to SeaWorld. I was unplugged, made $3,400. And for me, I didn't even work yesterday, but it's because of the automations, okay? $3,400 in a freaking day when I'm unplugged with my family. It is life changing what this has done for me. And I get fired up and passionate about it because I know what it is doing for other people too. And that's why I love to share about it. So that's my story.
Awesome. Love it. And enjoy your vacation. Have fun.
Thank you.
Yes, it's awesome. All right.